Y'all get in the building, man. Let's do it, man. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Go ahead and get this music crunk down. We ain't even finna waste no time, man. What's popping with y'all, man? What's popping with y'all? Hey, happy Thursday. And welcome to another episode of the Just Another Sports Fan Podcast live show. And man, we got a whole bunch of shit to talk about, dog. NBA free agency, bro, has been absolutely insane. Insane. Dog, nigga, bro, everybody getting moved, and some people don't know where to go, man. So, man, hey, we gonna get into it in this episode, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, man, I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Before we get started, man, as always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the live stream out, and when you hit the sub button, hit the notification bell, man, so you know when I'm going live like this, when I'm dropping regular videos, and when I'm dropping shorts, man. We ain't even finna waste no time getting into the show, man. So let's get it right. Let's get it right. Let me move myself to the side. Here we go. Y'all see the picture back there, man. NBA free agency special, man. Man, we gonna go through all the real big main ones, bro. You know, it's been tons and tons and tons of goddamn transactions going on, man. But we gonna really dig into like the real big ones, man. You know, definitely ones you see on your screen right now, and a couple more. So before we really get into the show, again, man, you know, open forum, man. So I got that link already in the chat if you're watching it on YouTube or Twitch. So if you want to jump up on the panel and give your thoughts on these trades and whatever's been going on in NBA free agency, you're more than welcome to. And if you're on Facebook and want to do the same, you must come to either the YouTube or the Twitch channel and hit the link that's in the chat. But other than that, man, let's get started, bro. We ain't finna waste no time. And I want to get started with the one that, to me, makes the most non-fucking sense. And we're going to start right here. Hey, Boston Celtics, bro. The organization. You know, I never did like y'all, you know. I never was a fan of Boston. I ain't even saying that like, I'm not even saying that like, I never was a fan of Boston. Never liked Boston, man. My homeboy used to get Boston in 2K. And I just used to whoop up on them because, you know, I wasn't fucking with Boston, you know what I'm saying? And then they start getting good players and all, and you don't be a fan of them, but you start to lose a little vitriol that you had for them and shit. And then they go pull some dumb shit like this to make you realize why the fuck would anybody want to support these clown ass niggas? They traded Jaylen Brown to an East rival in the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George, 2 first-round picks, and 2 second-round picks. Now, the picks, depending on how they come from, some more fed them up. I don't even care about the picks, bro. Fuck all that. That's not important to me. What's important to me, this right here, let me see if I got the package right. I think I got the trade package for it. I'll put it on the screen for y'all. Here we go. Yeah. What this trade tell me, bro, is that something was really going on in Boston, dog. It was some real animosity going on, and whether I don't know if it was between Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They did real good for the media, acting like it wasn't no beef, man. We just trying to win and blah 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 blah. And maybe it wasn't. Maybe this ain't got nothing to do with them. Like between the two of them. But what I will say is, through this whole thing, bro, Jason Tatum has been real solid. Jason Tatum ain't said a motherfucking word. He been letting Jaylen Brown go out here, man, and defend himself in the media, man. He ain't one time said in the media like, "Hey man, I don't want Boston to trade him. None of that shit. That's supposed to be your dog. That's supposed to be your co-star, your running mate, dog. Y'all don't want to chip together, man. No, really, man. Don't been in the trenches. So maybe it was more than what we thought it was between Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. I'm not saying that's what it is. Just a thought. Could be. But I know this right here shows me, bro, that the Boston Celtics, they were ready. Over, well, how the young kids say, overly. Ain't that the new young kid lingo? Overly ready. They were overly ready to get off of goddamn Jalen Brown, dog. Because this trade, bro, is embarrassing, bro. If I was a Boston Celtics fan right now, I'd be pissed. I would be pissed if I was a Boston Celtics fan, bro, because you are telling me that we just had a player last year, average over 25, our 1A, 1B player, depending on how you see Tatum compared to Jalen Brown. He goes down. And not only does he keep us afloat, man, he gets us a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference, bro. Have an MVP level season, second team All NBA. And the things you give this man is to trade him to your rival, the team that just put y'all out the playoffs this year, this past season, the team y'all choked the 3-1 lead to. You trade him there. The team already beat you. And then you trade him to the team that beat you. That's bro. Boston Celtics, bro. Y'all ought to be a goddamn shame of yourselves, dog. A shame of yourselves. It's no way. This trade is terrible. So y'all ready to tell me, man? PG about to be 36. If not already 36. So you're telling me that you would rather have a 36-year-old that you have to pay $50 million plus to this year and $50 million plus to in the following season. It ain't even like Paul George was on an expiring deal. He has 2 years left at over $50 million. Yes, the second one is a player option. But hey, tell me this. You think Paul George is dumb enough to opt out of $56 million the following year once the season's over with? If that was a team option, I see it. But this is a player option. Paul George is going to have the decision. And you know he going to tap into that $56 million because ain't no other team or he ain't going to be able to go out in the free market, the free agency market after next season and demand that kind of money. He knows that. I know that. You know that. So if you the Boston Celtics, bro, why the fuck would you get rid of a player in his prime who has shown you, bro, that he can carry the load, bro, when he needs to be? Let's just say, man, Jason Tatum had a while, but maybe Jason Tatum still ain't all the way himself. He has proven, man, he's another guy, man, that can keep the ship afloat. And you gave that up to get old ass, non-effective, goddamn, always choking in the playoffs, fucking Paul George. There's no way that any Celtics fan or anybody in Boston media is going to convince me that the Boston Celtics are better today than they were yesterday when they had Jalen Brown on the team. You're not going to, because this is your lineup now. This is your lineup now. I got you. Hey, Boston, is this team better than what you had last year? Is this team right here better than what you've been having, bro? Is this what you want to rely on going into the goddamn next season, bro? Hey, I like Peyton Pritchard, bro. He can hoop. You really finna start giving him starter minutes? Oh my God. Derek White, this is your backcourt. Derek White and Peyton Pritchard. And then you got Jason Tatum and Paul George as your wing. Nigga, good luck. And yes, they got Mitchell Robinson, but Mitchell Robinson is about to step into a starring role for the first time in a long time where he is going to be depended on to put up numbers. Not just his numbers are an add-on. His play is going to be dependent on for the success of the Boston Celtics. This trade is stupid to me. It's idiotic, bro. And this right here shows you, bro, when a team is ready to get off of you, bro, they will send your ass anywhere. Because what sense does it make to send this man to an Eastern Conference rival? One of your biggest rivals. The rival that just beat you in the playoffs last year. You sent him there. It ain't like you sent him there. You supposed, if anything, man, you was supposed to send this nigga Jaylen Brown out the fucking conference. Not to somewhere where he can directly kill you for the foreseeable future. I think they in the same division and everything. That mean they gonna play 4 times a year and don't let them be in the playoffs. Oh my God. Jaylen Brown gonna try to kill you niggas. And I'm all for it, bro, because y'all treated this man like he wasn't important like that. The man is a finals MVP. He was just second team all NBA the past season. Dog, your Tatum went down, and he still was able to keep the Boston Celtics fucking relevant in this league. And you treated this man like shit, bro. His whole time in Boston, bro, every time it was a big name player available, guess whose name was on the trading block for the Boston Celtics? This nigga, Jaylen Brown. Every time a big name around the NBA got leaked that he might want to leave his team, ready to go. The Celtics always had an offer, and the offer always included Jaylen Brown. Always. Back when goddamn Dame when Dame wanted to get traded, he was in that goddamn discussion. When they were trying to get Anthony Davis over there, he was in that goddamn discussion. We already know about the Giannis shit. He was in that goddamn discussion. The nigga that led y'all to the goddamn second seed, and you put him in trade talks for Giannis, which I understand because it's Giannis. But at the same time, it don't change the fact that every offseason, man, it seemed like y'all putting this man in situations, bro, to the point, bro, where he really got to start thinking, do y'all really fuck with me? Because that's what I be thinking, bro. If every offseason you trying to trade me, bro, do y'all do this? Do y'all as an organization really value what I bring to this team? Me being able to be a two-way player, playing defense on some of the best wings in this NBA, and still being able to come on the other side, bro, and give them niggas buckets. Did that not mean anything to y'all? Being able to keep us relevant, still making the playoffs as a high seed with our best player, as y'all say, being out the whole year, basically. Does that not mean anything to y'all? Did that not mean anything? That's what I be thinking if I'm Jaylen Brown. If I'm Jaylen Brown, I'm like, bro, all the hard work, all the sacrifice and shit, all the playing through all the bullshit, I'm playing still. No matter the shit y'all say about me, no matter the trade talk, no matter you try to get rid of me every goddamn offseason, I'm still coming out here and putting my best foot forward every game. Bro, it's the fucking thanks that he didn't get from Boston. You should be a fucking shame of yourselves, brother. Or Brad Stevens, yeah, let's get on your ass real quick, bro. Because what the fuck is this trade? Huh? What the fuck is this trade? Because you can't in good not to me, bro. You can't in good conscience tell me why this is a good trade for Boston in any sense. Any sense. Tell me the good part about this trade. Anybody. In the comments, when you watch the playback, leave in the comments. Tell me what's good about this trade of any sort on the Boston Celtics side of it. You get a old ass playoff underperforming ass nigga in Paul George and some draft picks that ain't gonna mean shit unless they come from other teams because Philly's gonna be good. You don't think? Look at this Philly roster coming in next year, bro. Where is that? I thought I had uploaded this shit up here. I got it somewhere. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. Let me go grab it because I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all this roster, bro. That so far next year. Hold up. Where did it go? Here we go, right here. Cause this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Cause ain't no way, bro. If I'm a Sixers fan, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I am excited, bro. With what's on the way? Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, bro. hey, hey, that team can be good for a long time, depending on how that money shake out, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Here we go. Here go their roster right here. Projected starting lineup right now. And I forgot they got Dean Wade. Yeah, I forgot they did that shit too. So right now, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, young backcourt. We already know what they doing. Jaylen Brown, Dean Wade, and Joel Embiid. All this is gonna take for is Joel Embiid. Hey nigga, let me holler at you, bro. Hey dog, the time is now for you, gang. Joel Embiid, the time is now for you, gang. Because with the roster they done put around you now, with the addition of Jaylen Brown, there is no Joel Embiid. You have to find a way, bro, to get your ass in shape and stay your ass in shape. Because you got an opportunity now, bro. You have an opportunity now, dog. With the roster you got around you, man. Hey, you can get out of this East. I don't see why there ain't no reason now with this addition that you can't beat the Knicks, that you can't beat the Detroit Pistons, that you can't beat the Raptors, that you can't beat anybody in the East with this roster. And on top again, this nigga, they signed this demon too. Anthony Simon, this nigga's gonna be coming off the bench, bro. You have a 20 points easy scorer, bro, coming off your bench. All they gotta do, bro, is get a little more wing depth, and maybe another serviceable bid to just unless Drummond's still there. But dog, Philly going to be dangerous, bro. Dangerous, bro. And it's all things because the Boston Celtics are fucking idiots. And then on top of that, bro, one thing I hate, bro, when the organization trades a player, bro, and then all the media around that city, bro, start speaking bad about him and start saying a bunch of BS, bro. Like, I can't stand that shit. Like, look at this. The Celtics talking about they felt like Derek White. They felt like Derek White had a better season overall than Jaylen Brown did last season. Who said that? Who said that? That's somebody they probably paying good money to in the Boston Celtics organization to say something as stupid as that. Who said that? Whoever said that worked for Boston, bro, who is probably said what needs to be fired. I already Boston, man. Salute to you for being in the building, gang. But yeah, bro, the Boston Celtics, bro, you should be ashamed of yourself, bro. And Boston media too, because this is bullshit right here. Y'all love to get out here and try to slander somebody's name, bro. When they leave your organization, I hate when any team does that, bro. I understand everybody got to put up with some shit, bro, with some players sometime. I get it. But keep that in-house, bro. Do not go out here when you trade a player that all of a sudden he was this and he was that and blah, 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 blah. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That kind of shit irritates me, bro. This man gave you, bro, this man put in all kind of pain, bro, for y'all for 8 seasons. 8, 9 seasons for y'all. Put in pain, bro. Grew up with Jason Tatum, man. Led y'all to contributed, led however you see Jaylen Brown to 2 finals appearances, and y'all won 1, and he was the MVP. And for y'all to get out here and treat this man like that, and then to start saying shit like this, Derek White played, then how? Give me the stat that showed me that Derek White played better than Jaylen Brown at any point of the season last year. That's bullshit, bro. Give me somebody show me the analytic, show me the stat, show me whatever that shows that Derrick White at any point of the 25, the 26 season of the NBA had a better season than Jaylen Brown at any point. Any point. A week, anything. When? And this is the kind of shit, bro. This is what I'm here for, bro, because I'm not allowing that shit. The organization and him can be at odds, bro, but I'm not allowing that shit, bro. That shit getting talked about on this platform, bro. Because we can't keep letting people get comfortable, bro, doing shit like this to great players in our league, dog. It didn't work out. It got sour towards the end. Yeah, cool. Man, we ain't finna be out here just saying, just dump. Man, kids are listening to this shit, bro. You finna fuck the kids of the next generation up with a dumbass mindset like this, bro. Because there's nowhere, anywhere, no stat, no nothing that you can show me, bro, where Derrick White was better than Jaylen Brown, period, bro. Period, bro. Not a chance, bro. Not a chance, bro. And so all my Boston Celtics fans, bro, I hope y'all do get back on top, bro. Someday. But nigga, next season, bro, I hope y'all struggle, bro. So Jaylen Brown could be in the right for this shit. I don't want no success for y'all niggas next year due to the fact how y'all treated this man, bro. Like, cause look at the reports that's coming out now. Look at this shit. The Celtics are banking on Peyton Pritchard, bro. And again, like I said earlier in the stream, Peyton Pritchard, bro, can hoop. He is the best goddamn half court, damn near buzzer beater shot nigga I done seen in a long, maybe ever. I don't know how he does it. It's like witchcraft. It's voodoo. I don't know how the nigga do the shit. But you finna tell me that y'all comfortable playing this man 30 to 35 minutes a game for 82 games? Celtics fans, Celtics organization, y'all okay with that? Him paying 30? Because he's going to have to play 35 minutes a game. He's going to have to. And he's going to have to be productive. And he can't guard nobody on the other side. So he's finna get 35 minutes of hopefully this nigga shot the zone, and he's finna get cooked on the other side. Are y'all okay with that? Let me know, Celtics fan. Let me know. Are y'all okay with that? And I knew I was going to rant today because some of this free agency stuff, bro, like, shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. Like, Boston, and what I'm most upset about this trade is what you got for him. This is an all NBA player. And all you could muster up was Paul George, bro. It seemed like everybody getting traded this fucking all season. Everybody moving somewhere. And the best you could do for a second team, all NBA talent, two-way player, is fucking 36-year-old Paul George. Is that all you can do? Is that all you can do? Bro, listen. Hey, if you in Boston and you somewhere close to Brad Stevens, choke his ass out. Somebody go choke his ass out. Cause this is stupid. Bro, you could have got Kawhi. Kawhi got traded. Why not go get Kawhi? A bunch of niggas got traded, bro. That's much better options than fucking Paul George. Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? That's the whole thing. I'm not tripping that he got traded. I'm tripping on what he got traded for. The caliber of player he is and the shit that he got traded for, bro, does not equal up. Paul George ain't been good for a minute, bro, for about 2-3 seasons now. Paul George ain't been it. Injury prone, can't stay on the court, and when he is on the court, he ain't the same nigga no more. Paul George give you one good game every 2 weeks. And you just traded your all NBA two-way player for this nigga. Boston Celtics, oh my God. Like, so y'all just didn't enjoy being at the top of the East. Y'all didn't like that shit. Obviously, competing for championships or being in the talks to win a title every year wasn't good for y'all. I don't understand. Y'all were, if you won the East favorite, you were number 2, minimum, year in and year out. You were at minimum. People was going to either pick y'all first or second, no less than 3. If anything, if somebody really hating, they gonna pick y'all no less than 3. You must. So the Celtics as an organization just must got tired of being in title talks all year, right, for the foreseeable future and shit. They must just got tired of like, damn, people just keep picking us to win. Let's fuck this up and go trade our first best player to an East rival. You niggas are stupid, bro. Stupid. Yeah, Arnie, Kawhi get to the he went to Toronto, bro. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into that. That's on the docket for today. Definitely. Salute, son. Be safe out there, boy. All right. And before we get off the Celtics, bro. Hey, Celtics, I know I've been getting on y'all, but y'all having a hard time, ain't y'all? Like, I want y'all to understand, this is y'all off season so far. This is you wanted Giannis. Look what you ended up with. But what a fucking drop off that is. Yikes. Yikes. So you put this is what it is. You put Jalen Brown in talks for Giannis and end up turning that nigga for Paul George. And I gotta keep emphasizing Paul George because nigga, it is Paul George. It ain't goddamn PG-13 Paul George. It ain't that nigga. It's not that Paul nigga. It is y'all. I want you to understand. Playoff P. He's at the point where Playoff P has shown up year round in the NBA for Paul George. And if you know me, bro, when I call Paul George Playoff P, I do not mean that in the way he wanted to mean. Because Playoff P is trash. I much rather want Paul George on my team than Playoff P. Playoff P is sorry as fuck. Give me Paul George before Playoff P any day. And this is what happened to y'all. Hey, Boston, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. That shit is. This is diabolical, bro. This is diabolical. Excuse me. I'm telling you, if I'm a Celtics fan right now, I'm pissed. Bro, y'all had, if anything, you had the foundation, bro. You had 2 top 10, the top 15 minimum players on your roster. And you fucked it off for a nigga you got to pay $50-something million to for the next 2 years. You got to pay this nigga $56 million. He's going to be 38. 38. Celtics fans, they're going to have to pay Paul George $56 million at the age of 38. He ain't worth that shit now, and he's 36. Oh my, let me get off this, bro. This shit got me hot, and I ain't even a fan of Celtics, bro. I just don't like seeing great players get mistreated, bro. I don't like that shit, dog. And speaking of, and that's a great segue, because we finna let's go ahead and get into the news regarding the Kane. Oh, Brun has informed the Los Angeles Lakers, man, that he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. I ain't mad at it, bro. I did want him to stay in LA, bro. But I understood, bro, the money and what he wanted, bro, and just the construction team, it probably wasn't a good thing for him. I felt like when Luka, Austin Reeves, and Bron actually felt that rhythm and got on the court together, man, you seen that money march they had, man, when they was out here running shit and Bron is playing that Swiss Army knife role and just fitting into the team, bro. Doing what he can do to fit into the team. When Bron was doing that, bro, the Lakers looked good. It's just the shooting. If they could have just improved the shooting around that and maybe got a better big, we'll see what it could have been. But at the price tag, LeBron was getting paid and Austin Reeves now having to get his bag now. Man, and I guess LeBron just didn't want to see that through, bro. It was like, hey, bro, I can't do it no more. So LeBron has informed the Lakers, man, that he don't want to be there. And you know, it's been a whole lot of stories coming out on where is this man gonna go. So you seeing this picture behind on the background. You see LeBron up there, the only nigga that ain't in the jersey. Cause he don't know where he going. He trying to figure out, he trying to, like I said, he exploring all options, all ideas and shit. He don't know what the fuck he finna do. It's been a lot of reports coming out, man. You know, the typical ones. You know, you seen the ones with Golden State. I don't know how much I like that. Due to the fact, bro, that him and Curry old as shit. Neither one of them gonna guard nobody. And then if Draymond still gotta be your enforcer at the age of like 30 fucking 7, bro. Ah, nah. I don't know, bro. That's gonna be team AARP. AARP. Team hospital. Team they gotta no. That's not gonna work, bro. That's not. It's just, bro. The age, bro. It's too much in the West, bro, for that to be your roster, bro. Of having to have to be LeBron and Curry. Now, if them niggas just want to do that shit, cause they just want to, I ain't opposed to it. Shit, I would want to see it. I don't think it's gonna win shit, but I would want to see LeBron and Curry, bro. Just see that dynamic, bro. Hey, pick a rub between them. Pick your poison. Yeah, and then so you had the Golden State report, and then you got the report of him maybe going back home to Cleveland. I don't know how much I like that either, due to the fact is, bro, what the fuck is he gonna do over there? How, you tell me how he gonna win with James Harden as your point guard in the playoffs. Y'all think about that as I turn my fan on because I got high in my room because I'm turned up in here. I'll be right back. Oh, and we back. So yeah, like I said, you tell me how LeBron supposed to win with a nigga like James Harden. Man, we done seen James Harden countless times in the playoffs, bro. Not answer the call, bro. No matter what talent that he got around him. No matter what talent James Harden has around him, he consistently doesn't get it done. And you think, and if I'm LeBron, knowing in my mind how this nigga do, you think I'm finna spend one of my last 1 or 2 seasons, bro, hoping that this nigga James Harden finally come around and actually give me a good playoff run? You niggas is crazy as hell. If I'm LeBron, I'm not thinking about no damn Cleveland. I might think about Cleveland if you get James Harden the fuck up out of them. But as long, bro, I'm not going. I'm not going to no team where James Harden is on the team, bro. All you gonna do is get to the playoffs for that nigga not to do shit. I am not finna put myself at the age of 41, 42 years old to deal with that bullshit James Harden be on. I am not. So if I was LeBron, I wouldn't do Cleveland either. Is it so? Another team that's been talking about Brian maybe want to be there. It's the Miami Heat. Now with the Heat, bro, they just did the Giannis thing. I done talked about the Giannis trade already. Go back and watch the old content for the Giannis breakdown and shit. So they got Giannis right now. But if you ask me, if LeBron goes to the Miami Heat, he solves nothing for them, in my opinion. Do they need now? They do need a point guard, so maybe he'll go in there around Port. But LeBron, Giannis, Bam, Andrew Wiggins, Norman Powell is gone now. He went to Chicago. Can somebody please point me to the perimeter shooting? Can somebody point me to the 3-point shooting on the Heat roster, bro? And LeBron plays best when he's surrounded by shooters. Giannis plays best when he's surrounded by shooters. And the only shooter that you can't even call that nigga a shooter. The only nigga in that star lineup that's hitting threes like that on a consistent basis is Andrew Wiggins, and that shit ain't even consistent like that. So again, bro, I'm saying, bro, people just saying stuff, and I'm thinking about that shit as the roster, bro. The roster fit of LeBron, Bam, and fucking Giannis don't fit. What is that? Giannis need the ball, Bron need the ball. Giannis be freight training, Bron be freight training. Like that paint is going to be packed to the point where ain't no be no driving lanes in that motherfucker, bro. That shit don't work stylistically, in my opinion. LeBron going to the damn Heat. And I ain't saying that like I hate it but the Heat got bigger problems. The Heat got to get some damn shooting on that team. You already got to find a way to space the floor, bro, with Giannis out there. And then you going to try to, and so with spacing the floor, you going to have to try to do that with LeBron. And yes, LeBron been working on that three-point shot, has got better and better and better at it. Yes, he has. Salute LeBron. But at the same time, Bron is not a knockdown three-point shooter, bro, that I am worried about to kill me from out there, game in and game out. Yes, LeBron can get on the hot streak. He's a great player. All great players do. But at the same time, bro, I know more often than not, Bron ain't gonna always give me no 5 for 7 game out there, no 5 for 8 game out there, no 4 for 7 game out there for the 3. Not in and not out. It's gonna be some 1 for 8s in there with Bron. It's gonna be some 2 for 9 nights in there with Bron, especially because he ain't driving like that. Because he be having to save them legs. So what other options if I'm not feeling Golden State, Cleveland, or Miami? Well, it's been you know how this time of year, man. There's reports about everything. I seen this right here. Now the Denver Nuggets have contacted LeBron James' team, just to see, pretty much check the temperature type shit. You know what I'm talking about? We just want to check and see, is it a chance that maybe, you might want to come play over here. And nigga, now I think Jokic with Giannis and Jamal Murray, now I think this is fire, nigga. Fire. I think Giannis, Jamal Murray, we'll see what Jamal Murray, because I still think they need to start up. I think the Nuggets need to start thinking about upgrading from Jamal Murray. But that's a story for another day. But as constructed, bro, I like Jokic, Bron, and Jamal Murray, bro. Because shit, hey, Jamal Murray finna have the time of his life, bro. With LeBron and goddamn Jokic on the court, bro. He finna get all kind of open ass shots. He gonna be able to do all kind of diving to the rim. The wing players, CB, Bruce Brown, all them cats, Aaron Gordon, if they find a way to keep him there. All them niggas gonna be able to feed off back cuts and getting passes for Bron and Nikola Jokic, bro. 2 of the better passes this league has ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So I like the idea of Bron going to Denver. Also, another shooter out there with Cam Johnson out there. So you keep the flow space, and then you got to make a decision, bro. You gonna double Jokic or you gonna double Bron? Because Bron, hey, say what you want, bro. He might be 42, 41. He might be losing the step. But when that boy LeBron put his head down to try to get to that rim, he can still get to that rim with the best of them. And you gonna want LeBron being single covered all game long? Or you gonna let Jokic dominate the game and be single covered all day long? That's what I'm saying. Look, I like this. On the part of the Denver Nuggets. If they can pull this off, I like it. Dark horse candidate for LeBron to go there. But I also seen one more report. And this one even got even more interesting to me, to the point I was like, well, damn. These niggas right here trying to get everybody. And I ain't fucking mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it at all. Hold on, let me see. Here you go, right here. The team we just talked about, the Philadelphia 76ers, have reached out to LeBron James. Before I even get into this, oh my God. If this nigga, LeBron James, chose to go to Philly, and then that starting lineup would be Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, goddamn Jaylen Brown, Bron, and Joel Embiid, nigga. Did y'all hear that lineup? One more time, just in case you weren't paying attention. Let me put the lineup back up there so y'all can see and imagine Bron in the middle of this shit right here. You got Tyrese, VJ. You're gonna have Jalen playing the three. You can put Bron old ass at the four, and Joel Embiid playing the five. And again, and that means you're gonna be sliding Dean Wade to the bench, and then you still got that demon Anthony Simons coming off the bench, dog. Do y'all understand, dog? Philly, nigga. If LeBron go to Philly, bro, because I'm already close to picking the Philadelphia 76ers to come out the East next season. I'm already close to that. It's one thing that's keeping me from that. I'm gonna talk about it in a little bit. It's only one thing keeping me like saying that I'm not for sure on that. But nigga, I'm close to picking them. If Bron fuck around and go over there, I'm definitely picking the damn Sixers to come out the East, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You tell me, bro, how you finna stop Bron, Embiid, JB, VJ, and goddamn Tyrese Maxey on a night-to-night basis. Please tell me how you gonna do that. What team got that many defenders outside the Thunder, maybe, and the Spurs? But tell me what team on the East got that kind of defenders that could, outside of the Raptors, that could do this, that got enough people that could guard all of that shit, bro. Dog, I'm sorry, bro. Bron fuck around and go to the goddamn Sixers, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That man might be in real contention, bro, for number 5 for his career. And it's gonna make niggas mad, bro. But I'm telling you, the Bron fuck around and find his way to Philly. It can get nasty, bro. So that's what I think about it, bro. If I had to have a list of the Bron destination top 3, if I could, my preference, bro, I would say Denver, because I think he can fit in well with Jokic. Because he's a good cutter as well. You know, Bron like to cut and do all the, he can play that goddamn dunker spot role AG been doing. Like, you have 2 of them kind of niggas. Shit. So Denver 1. Dog, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like that Philly shit, bro. That might be a little too much, but I like that Philly shit. So put Philly at 2 on that. And then, bro, if I had to pick between all the other teams, bro, I would just say Golden State, bro, because I really don't want to see that nigga go back to Cleveland again, bro. You done that shit already. You did what you could do for that ungrateful ass city, bro, who still don't appreciate you, bro. Go where you appreciate it, bro. Stop trying to. All NBA players, hear me good, bro. Go to where a team, bro, appreciates you, bro. Just don't go to a team, bro, because you had dreams of a kid of playing there, bro, or you played there before. You played in Cleveland twice, bro, and the city still be. Maybe the city fuck with you, but the ownership, bro, Dan Gilbert, lame ass, bro. Don't go over there, bro, so you can just be tolerated by niggas. Go somewhere where a team wants you to be there, bro. And I think, bro, Golden State to put the full court pressure on that nigga to be there, bro, because you know how Draymond loves this nigga. And him and Steph Curry are good friends, even though they had a big rivalry in this NBA. I think Golden State was still, at least the players in the organization would embrace LeBron coming over there. So my top 3 would be Denver, Philly, and Golden State for the services of LeBron James. As we move on with the show, let's keep it in the East, man, and talk about another huge trade, man, that just so happened to go down, man. And that's the Toronto Raptors trading Brandon Ingram And Grady, I'm not gonna say his last name. If you know, you know. He played at Kansas, Rock Chalk. Y'all know I am Kansas fan. He played basketball at Kansas. I never say his last name when he played at Kansas either. If you know, you know. They traded Brandon Ingram and Grady and some picks to the Clippers to acquire Kawhi Leonard back to Toronto. Hey, now when I seen this hit by phone, bro, I was like, what? This nigga went back to Toronto, which makes you ask, nigga, why did you ever leave? Nigga, you would just had to won a championship. Nice young team over there. OG was gonna come into his own, bro. Pascal Siakam showed that he could play in the finals, bro. Put up big numbers, good numbers during that finals appearance when they played the Golden State Warriors. Fred VanVleet was still going showing that he's a serviceable, reliable guard in this league. Kyle Lowry still had a couple years left. You know, it was a good team over there. And then with you being a focal point, bro, they could have grown. You could have really grown that team, bro, and like really like built that team into something to the point where y'all had continuity. And all you had to do was add a couple pieces year in and year out, man, to keep y'all at the top of that East. Because as people always say about the East is weak, bro. So how much do you really need to keep yourself at the top of that conference? Like you won it, bro, and it was you and like young Pascal, young Fred Vliet, and a veteran Kyle Lowry. But you know, y'all still found a way to win that title. Why would you not have stayed in Toronto to grow into that? That whole I want to go play at home shit, nigga. You weren't no goddamn Clippers fan, nigga. You wouldn't play for the other LA team. You wouldn't play for the other team, the one that nobody give a fuck about. You went home. So you played. So you telling me, bro, your whole childhood, you was up here growing up wishing to play for the motherfucking Clippers. That's how much you wanted to go home, that you had dreams of playing for the motherfucker. Shut up. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You weren't thinking about no Clippers when you was growing up. You didn't want to play for no Clippers. You wanted to play for the Lakers. And then when LeBron went over there, you was trying to stick it to LeBron. That's what this whole thing was with you going to the Clippers, bro. You should have never went there. You should have just stayed your black ass up goddamn north in Toronto, nigga, going through TSA every goddamn when you had to go back and forth crossing the border and shit. You should have been up there dealing with that shit. You let your Uncle Dennis come over here talk you into going to goddamn LA, and then they'll talk you into some bullshit to the point where you under investigation now. And you got to get the fuck out of here, basically. Because that's what I think more of this really is, bro. Them niggas was ready to get off your ass, bro. Because the Clippers are in enough shit with your name attached to it. Yeah. Don't think we forgot, Kawhi. Don't think we forgot about the under the table shit, nigga. We ain't forgot. We got good basketball memory over here, brother. Don't think we forgot, bro, that you got your organization under investigation. Yeah. Don't think we forgot, nigga. Steve Ballmer, don't think because you trade him, nigga, that you off the hook either. We remember what y'all niggas was doing. We remember. Yeah, so yeah, you think you're slick. Y'all two think y'all slick, but I know what's going on. Yeah, you're trying to alleviate that pressure that was going to come on with that shit, huh? Nah. They still gonna get your ass, Kawhi. But you keep hooping over there in Toronto, nigga, until the meantime, because I like you going back there, actually. I'm a big fan of you going back to Toronto. Just because of the roster that they have. You being added to Scotty Barnes and RJ and Emmanuel Quickly. And then I think they still got the big Jakob Portal. Hey, I think they still got Shed. They got CMB. Hey, I'm telling y'all, and this is the reason why I just said in the last set, bro, that I can't fully pick Philly to come out of the East, bro. Because if the Kawhi that was there last season for the Clippers comes to this Raptor squad, bro, the same Kawhi that was on Demon Time last year, bro, after 20, I think 26 a game last year. If he brings that 26 a game to this young, defensive-minded, oriented team, bro, and everybody else can keep improving on their offense, bro, man, listen. The defense that he gonna play for one, with your two wings being fucking Scotty Barnes and Kawhi Leonard, nigga. Oh my God. The defense is about to be immaculate. I'm telling you, the defense is going to be special on that Toronto Raptor team. Hold on. Let me get myself right. Hold on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the defense that the Toronto Raptors are going to be able to play now with Kawhi and goddamn Scotty Barnes as your wing defenders, bro. With RJ out there, with Quickly out there, he's small, but he's lengthy though. He lanky. So, bro, dog, the size that Toronto Raptors gonna have there, and if everybody could just take a little bit of a step offensively, bro, the Toronto Raptors, bro, are going to be a problem next year. This upcoming season, they're going to be a problem. Because I do believe Kawhi is just a player, bro, that you can plug in and he'll find a way to get his. He'll probably be that main focal point on offense with Scotty Barnes running the show, playing that point forward role that he be doing, and being able to kick it out to RJ and kick it out to fucking Kawhi. Hey, man. I don't know. It's between them and Philly right now, bro, in the East for me. Depending on what other moves are being made, that gets made throughout the summer. But as we stand right now, the East, hey, I'm sorry, New York Knicks fans. I'm sorry. But unless y'all niggas start doing something that don't include y'all losing Mitchell Robinson and re-signing Jose fucking Alvarado, unless y'all do something else, nah. 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 I don't see the Knicks being able to repeat that performance coming out the East again next year. No, sir. No, sir. But I do, dog. I love this trade, bro. I love Kawhi going over there, bro. I do, man. I just hate that bro, you wasted, bro, like 7-8 years, bro, to try to win in a market, bro, that never fucking won anything. You wasted away the rest of your good prime years that you had with them terrible ass knees you got. You wasted out away trying to build something for an organization that don't know how to fucking do it. Nigga, you sold a good part of your last bit of prime, bro, to the Clippers. Man, no, bro. You should have just stayed your ass in the East, bro. Stayed over there. Kept building on that goddamn young Toronto Raptors team until they became an older, veteran-led Toronto Raptors team. And, bro, just build through that. Because you would have always, I feel like with you over there in the East, bro, you would have always had an upper hand on some of that East competition, bro, just due to the fact that you were already a veteran, bro, when most of these teams were trying to learn how to win. You would have been the veteran over there while Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown still learning how to win. You would have been the veteran over there while Giannis was still learning how to win on their respective teams. You already been there, done that. They would still have to try to find a way to get past you, nigga. You would have been the LeBron to them niggas, how LeBron was to everybody else in that goddamn East. Had you stayed in Toronto. When Bron left and you went over there to Toronto, you would have been the new LeBron over there in Toronto, bro. Because all them young ass talent, bro, would have had to come see you, nigga. Would have had to come see you. And you thought it was wise for you to go to the West, bro, to the Clippers out of all teams. And you had to, And you chose your running mate to be Paul George out of all niggas. Paul George, bro, you have came up a lot in this episode, bro. You ain't did shit. Boy, you catching strays all show. Anyway, you went over there and you wanted that nigga. You wanted to trade Shay, and yes, I understand you didn't know what Shay was back then. I did. Anyway, you traded a nigga who was going to be MVP of this league 2 times over back to back for a nigga who doesn't perform. He wasn't performing when you traded for this nigga when he was in goddamn Oklahoma City. Kawhi, man, the last couple, your whole Clippers tenure is nothing but bad decisions after bad fucking decisions, bro. That's why I'm glad you kind of, I guess you finally wised up and told the niggas to get you the fuck out of there. Your whole Clippers tenure, bro, has been ass. I'm sorry, bro. The whole tenure, bro. Your whole stint as a Clippers, bro, was a fit. They talk about Braun failing in LA. He got a chip over there and kept them niggas in the playoffs at least. Got into a couple of Western Conference finals. The fuck did you do? Kawhi? The year the Clippers got to the Western Conference Finals, you didn't play. Nigga. But again, this is not a basketball day, because again, Happy went over there to Toronto. He should have stayed his ass there to begin with. He should have won that championship and stayed his ass there because they was ready to give that man whatever he wanted. I could guarantee it. Should have just stayed there, bro. That coming home shit, playing for your hometown city shit, don't mean nothing. Especially when you don't win, it really don't mean nothing. You just, no. Man, NBA players, stop that shit, bro. Man, that was my favorite team growing up. Hometown team. Man, fuck your hometown team, nigga. Man, go to where you can win. Go to where they let you hoop. Man, fuck all that. Hometown team shit. You niggas, grow up. Can't stand that shit. And on the goddamn, before we get off this, the Clippers side of this trade, we see where the Clippers going, man. The Clippers are clearly on the way of just a full rebuild at this point. Got rid of John Collins as well. He's going. They let him walk. They just drafted Keaton Walker in the draft, number 5. They still have Darius Garland there, Ben Mathurin. They can add Brandon Ingram to this now. Grady, not gonna say his last name. They just need to get to some more front court depth because they got rid of Zubac last year. So again, the Clippers are now showing, hey, we finna rebuild, man. Start finding new young players, man, where we can see our organization trying to progress in a different way now. Because that experience, that whole PG and Kawhi Clipper saga, all that shit is finally gone, laid to rest, never to be thought of and brought up again. So I like the trade. Good trade for the Toronto Raptors and get the Kawhi and getting Kawhi back over there, bro. And giving themselves a good chance to win this East next year. I like it. As we keep moving on, bro. The top stories, man. Hey, we done hit an hour, bro. Hey, appreciate everybody that's tuning in right now, whether you watch it from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Please like the stream, bro. Hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. All that other good shit, bro. And I got a link in the chat, bro. If you want to get up here and tell, give your thoughts on these free agency moves, bro. If you're on Facebook and want to hit the link, you must be on YouTube or Twitch and hit the link that's in the chat. But if you want to get your thoughts on the panel, man, you are more than welcome. All right. So we are moving on. More big trades, man. We got to talk about my dog, man. My dog. My boy Ja Morant. The Memphis. Blowing up the organization, blowing up the team. All that is finally over. The last piece has dropped as they have traded Ja Morant to the Portland Trail Blazers for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. And this is the trade right here, so y'all can see it. Now, This is another example of what we talked about earlier with Jaylen Brown. This is a team. This is a trade that showed of a team showing like we is done with this nigga. Memphis was done with Ja, bro. And it seemed like at a point, bro, that the league was done with Ja. And if y'all been listening to me, bro, I've been the leader of get Anthony Edwards, get him some help. I've been the leader of that contingency. I've been the leader of get Anthony Edwards some help. But now I ain't stream, bro, but I've been meaning to be on here and be like, I'm the leader now of the get Ja his fucking respect back train, because what the fuck is going on in the league, bro, to the point where Ja Morant, like, are we just really forgetting what this man was in the league, bro? Yes, this nigga has some all court shit, bro. Yes, the guns, I get it. Whatever. But are we forgetting, bro, what this nigga was on the court, bro? Like, he still ain't got one of the, like, he's still not the highest selling nigga when it comes to selling shoes, bro. He still has the number one shoe in the game. That means parents are still buying their kids his shoes. Are we just about to act like Ja Morant ain't him? Are we really about to do that? He done had some trying years. Yes, he has, bro, due to injury and again with off court stuff, and that's all, and all that is on him. I hope he's grown up from that. I really do. I ain't giving him no excuse for the bullshit, the showing gun shit. That's stupid. He should have never been doing no dumbass shit like that. I will never give him no pass for that. But at the same time, bro, I'm talking about the basketball aspect of it. When are we just about to disrespect his the basketball side of this shit? Are we really about to sit here and act like Ja Morant can't hoop? Is that what we about to do? Because that's what bro, I've been seeing before he got traded to the Portland Trail Blazers, bro. Just, you gotta be seeing these reports. They talking about ain't no teams interested. The teams damn near begging to take Ja. That shit pissed me off when I seen that shit. Teams begging the Grizzlies are begging teams to take them, just for furiously trying to get them traded. God damn. We not this is how we finna treat an all-star player who's a nigga who's an all-star in this league, bro. Like an all NBA talent. Just because he made a couple mistakes, I get it. He shouldn't have been doing that shit. And yes, he needs to start finding ways to keep himself healthy so he can stay on the court. But we not going to deny, bro, when the man playing, bro, the man's dog. He's still Ja. And bro, I just can't rock with, bro. I can't rock with the disrespect, man, we give players, bro, because they go through some situations, bro, and you want to see them in that light all the time, dog. I know how to separate what that nigga is off the court from his basketball, bro. And the basketball side, he got it, dog. And that's the problem, bro. People can't take people off the court lives and separate it from the basketball shit. He ain't got no gun on the motherfucking court, nigga. So I don't give a fuck about the gun shit when he playing. The man, when he plays, bro, that man is still Ja. He's still athletic. He's still one of the best finishers at the rim. Smooth handle. Still has the ability to pass. Still he do need to work on his jumper still. Yes, he does. But everybody can't shoot, bro. Yes, he needs to work on it still, try to get better. But at the same time, bro, everybody can't shoot, bro. God ain't blessed everybody with everything. You're gonna be missing something. You're gonna be missing something in your game, bro. A lot of people who can jump real high can't shoot. A lot of people who can shoot real good can't jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, everybody got a flaw to their game, bro. There's no player that's 100, bro. There is no 100% perfect player, bro. Every player is lacking something. Every player is lacking something. So why is it such a bad thing, bro? Like, y'all killed Ja for not being able to hit outside. Niggas, a lot of people who can't hit outside shots that's been playing the game for a lot longer than this nigga. So I don't understand, brother. I mean, I get it, bro. I just don't like the damn narrative and the shit being said about this nigga that was going around, bro, before you got traded, bro. I ain't like that shit, bro. Again, man, we gotta do a better job, bro. Man, treating like talking about our stars in a better light, bro. Like the man ain't been doing nothing, man. You can talk about that man in a good light, bro. He ain't been doing shit. He been out the media, all kind of shit. Even though, bro, that man leave your team, man, but you can still talk about that man in a good light, bro. You ain't got to be talking. You ain't got to say crazy shit because a nigga leaving your team. My dog Don Tripp said it best. Just because we don't see eye to eye, don't mean we got to go to war. You know what I'm saying? God damn. But this is one of them trades, bro, where a team was just ready to get off the player, bro. So they sent this nigga to to Portland, bro, for basically nothing. And no disrespect to Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray when I say they sent them there for nothing. But in the terms of the caliber player that John Moran is and the package of return, bro, they traded this man for nothing. And but if you Portland, this is tricky. This is tricky because you got to think Portland got made it to the playoffs last year. Got put on the first round by the Spurs. We all expected that. But they showed promise last year. Denny Avila turned into an all-star. They ended 25 points a game for the Portland Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson took a step. Kamara played well. We'll see what we start. We'll see if Shaedon Sharpe can work his way back on the court. But Clingan, the big Donovan Clingan, he took a step. But the thing about Portland, but they have Robert Williams. I think he returned to sign there, so he's still there. That's a lot of athleticism on that team, bro. And then you got to think, bro. They did all that last year, bro. Damon play a second, bro. They still got Drew Holiday over there, dog. And then you add Ja to this shit, bro. It's a little bit of a log jam at that guard spot because training for Ja is a little crazy, bro. When you just seeing that Scoop was progressing, but at the same, look, and I rock with Scoop. I still think Scoop can do something in this league. But if you got a chance to go get an established talent to the likes of John Morant, I understand that you're gonna make that move. I'm just trying to figure out how the coach is gonna figure out how to play all of these niggas. Like, cause when Dame come back, bro, we know how Dame play. Dame can be a team kind of, but we know Dame up there to get up shots. We know that. We know that man Dame want to shoot the ball from 30 to 35 feet. And then if he ain't getting that, bro, he trying to get to that cup. The only time he trying to make passes like that is when he try to get 2 feet in the paint, then he do a kick out. He ain't trying to run no offense to get no assist type shit like that. That's not his game. Ja can do that, but at the same time, is the ball gonna be in Ja's hands enough, bro, for him to be effective like that, to even run that kind of offense? Because I'm honestly, bro, intrigued on how they gonna play this shit. Because with the Denny out, bro, Danny ain't gonna want to take a step back. Danny is not going to want to take a step back. Like he was an all-star last year, bro. You want to stay on that trajectory, bro. More all-stars you get, the more money they're gonna have to put in your pocket, bro. When your contract come up, bro, they're gonna have to pay you. And Denny Avila, dog, played extremely well last year. In the playoffs, played pretty good too. So what you gonna do with that? Like that's a lot of shots, bro, that you got to give to a lot of niggas, bro. That's a lot of shots. People gonna want their numbers. I know people say this team shit all the time. Team first, blah 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 blah. Hey, man, people want their numbers, dog. Everybody in the league doesn't get paid for being a team player. Some people get paid because you got to be that guy, not a team player. You have to be that guy. And if you're not that guy, they don't pay you like you think you should be paid. A lot of people who are a team player get paid like a team player. Some niggas, once you reach that pinnacle, bro, you don't want to go back to that. So I'm intrigued. I wonder what other moves they're gonna do, because does one of these guards get traded? Because you gotta remember, Drew's still there too. So what are they gonna get off of Scoop? Are they going to try to move Dame again? I wouldn't think so. When you did the work, they got to get him back. I wouldn't think you would just move Dame again. But then again, I don't know. Just Ja being there to me, it ain't weird. It's just the fit. I think is a little weird, but I'm with Ja just getting a fresh start, man, to show that he still can play this game, bro. Because the Memphis shit was done. Like, he needed to change the scenery. Memphis needed new, like, both sides, bro, just need to start fresh. So I think it's gonna be beneficial for both teams, especially with the Memphis Grizzlies drafting Cam Boozer #3. So, build around Cam Boozer and Zach Edey, Gigi Jackson over there, and see where you can fit goddamn Jeremy Grant in, Chris Murray, a young shooter. See where you can fit him into this offense over there in Memphis. And for the Portland Trailblazers, hey, I know one thing though. Y'all can't go backwards, bro. Like, once you're in this playoffs, bro, and then you acquire a talent like this, you can't go backwards. So your baseline minimum is a playoff appearance. Anything less than that, they're gonna be looking at you crazy, y'all. So y'all gotta be in the playoffs. Like, period, like minimum, for this trade to even be somewhat of a success. And that's all I got on that. As we keep moving on. Sorry, y'all, not really feeling my best, but show must go on. All right, so we moving on. Let's talk about the team that LeBron just left. We are going to talk about the Milk of Magnesia Lakers. Oh, shit. Yeah, the Snow Time Lakers. As I see it on Twitter, the Snow Time Lakers. That's insane. But in the news of LeBron not coming back to the Lakers, hey, the Lakers didn't waste no time, bro. Trying to work on moves to get that roster filled out. As we go through them, man, they start off with a signing trade. This is the biggest piece they got. Walker Kessler. They was able to sign and trade him with the Utah Jazz. And they also sent away 2 first-round picks. And I think they sent two first-round picks to the Jazz, which is dog. For Walker Kessler, and that's, hey, man, let's get through all these Lakers moves first. Let's talk about it in the hole. Let's talk about it in the hole. And then next, they got my boy Sandro. I can't say his last name. Look it up. We're going to say Mahmoud. And you can just look at the rest of this nigga last name. Sandro. They paid that man 4 years, $52 million. All of a sudden, the Lakers had all this money and throwing this shit around. They signed my boy for out of Houston, Quentin Grimes, 4 years, $60 million. And then another signing they had as well was the young bull, Colin Sexton, 2 years, $19 million. Now, they just paid. They just paid Austin Reeves their money. And if they would have gave LeBron what he wanted, bro, a lot of this shit that I just went through wouldn't have happened for them. So I see the point of not re-signing them and getting these moves right here. But at the same time, Los Angeles, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I ain't saying we as me being a fan because I'm not a fan of the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm just saying it in a general way. What are we doing? Walker Kessler, cool. Sandro, cool. Quentin Grimes, all these players, cool. Cool. But you lost Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, LeBron. You're on the verge of losing Rui, and you lost Jackson Hayes. So is Colin Sexton, Quentin Grimes, Sandro, and Walker. Is that enough to be in a replacement for what you just lost? Who's your POA defender, bro? With Marcus Smart gone, who's that guy now? Out of these, who you just signed, who's that guy? Who's the Swiss Army knife on the wing now? Now that LeBron is gone, who's the guy that's gonna be able to post up and still be able to make dimes and cut down the lane and do spin off, lob dunks and shit like that? Sandro? I don't think so. Now Walker Kessler is an improvement over the Anthony DeAndre Ayton because nigga, it's hard not to be. All you have to do is be a good basketball player in any resort to be better than DeAndre Ayton. You know what I'm saying? So being better than DeAndre Ayton is a very low bar, and he clears that. So I'll give Walker Kessler that. But what people ain't telling y'all about Walker Kessler is that this man played 5 games last year for the Utah Jazz. He played in literally 5 games last year, coming off an injury, and they giving this man. They had to give this man $30 million, and they had to give Utah 2 first-round picks. Los Angeles Lakers fans, let me holler at y'all, and let me tell you this right now. This, for y'all's sake, it has to work because y'all have no more first-round picks for the next 7 years. That means you will never be able to get young talent unless you trade for them. You won't be able to get any young talent in the draft. Not even the real blue chip ones. All your first round, all your first round capital is gone for the next 7 years. You have no first round picks. That means all them niggas I just showed y'all, they better pan out. Now maybe I gotta still make some more moves. Maybe no find a way to how to get Vandal out of there, even though y'all means y'all gonna lose more defense. I mean, Lakers, bro. I I get it, but at the same, y'all had to. I don't see none of these people being versatile enough for what y'all need, bro. Like Quentin Grimes, good shooter. That's about all you can depend on him for. Sandro, I like him. Big, power forward, pretty mobile. Uh, that's about it. Good touch a little bit, but bro, that's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money, bro, for from a nigga who's coming from a backup. It's a lot of money, bro. And I just don't know, bro. And Colin Sexton, bro, gonna be Colin Sexton, bro. Just come in and spell, Luka Doncic when he need a break. But I'm telling you, Lakers fans, this better work out for them. This has to work out for them. Because look, you left the team, bro, that was able to fight and find a way to still beat Houston, in the first round. Hold on, y'all give me just a second. Y'all give me just a second. Ooh, sorry about that, y'all, man. Had to tend to the kids real quick. But what was I? The Lakers, the Lakers. Yeah, when you the Lakers though, but hey, I don't know if the team y'all got constructed right now, bro. It's the team Luka need to win some. I don't know if this is the championship team they was hoping for. Maybe this was the plan. All I know right now, it look real unathletic out there. For the people who gonna get heavy minutes, real unathletic. And we already know that in this West, man, that's where all the young fast guards and shit, young teams getting up and down, bro. And Luca, Austin Reeves, and Walker Kessler, that's your that's your big three with Sandro and Q Grimes, and then your bench is Colin Sexton and who else? Bronny, shit. Okay, Cam Card. Maybe y'all give a do some minutes this year. We'll see. But hey, man, Lakers, y'all might have took a step back. Same thing I said about the Celtics when they trade. Y'all might have took a step back. Like I just don't understand. Y'all niggas was the 4 seed last year. If I ain't could have easily had the 3 seed, had I not suffered those unfortunate injuries towards the end of the year. Could have been a 3 seed. Why not see what you really had with a big three of Luka, LeBron, and goddamn Austin Reeves? I don't know. Don't pay. I ain't saying get LeBron all the money, but nigga, get LeBron a little bag. And then fill that shit out with other players, bro, because I don't know if Luka, Austin Reeves, and Walker Kessler as your big three is enough for you to seriously be thinking about winning an NBA title if you're the Lakers. And people gonna be like, oh, Walker Kessler's a good shot blocker, rebounder. Okay, cool. Shot blocking rebounder. But when he get his ass pulled away from the goddamn paint with all these damn stretch fives and stretch fours and shit, that can get past him than what he's going to do. Can he move his feet? Shit. I'm telling I know, and I know everybody heard what Stephen A said about them having an all-white team and they're not gonna be able to win nothing. And I ain't saying that man was right for saying that shit, or that man was wrong for saying that shit. He shouldn't have said it like he said it, bro. But in the thesis of it, was he wrong? I ain't saying that they can or they can't. I'm just saying it's going to be pretty tough. I envision it's going to be real tough for it to be Luka, Austin Reeves, and Walker Kessler trying to compete with the Thunder, the Spurs, and all these other West. The Utah Jazz are coming. All the other young teams in the West is going to be up and coming, bro. Portland, Minnesota. Y'all know the usual suspect. Luka is going to have to be incredible. Him and Austin Reeves, bro, every night in every game will have to be incredible for the Lakers to compete. And I mean nothing short of sensational for them to compete. Otherwise, bro, you would have been better off just, shit. Seeing what you had with Brown for one more year, man, and seeing if you could have tried to, ride that out and see if that could have went to something, bro. But this is what the Lakers chose to do. They chose to move on, and it seemed like it ain't no bad blood between Jeanie Buss and Pelinka and the Lakers team and LeBron. It seemed like everybody left on good terms. So, ain't nobody mad at nobody. And this is how you do it. Ain't nobody slandering nobody leaving and shit. Ain't nobody saying LeBron was trash on the way out from the Lakers organization. Ain't nobody saying no dumb shit like they trying to do Jaylen Brown and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is how you just let a great player just leave, bro. And if you're gonna trade him, bro, just trade him. Trade that nigga in peace. Not doing all the other extra shit, bro. As goddamn, I've been cooking for an hour and a half, bro. But this free agency man been crazy. We got one more main topic I want to get to. One more main trade that I want to get to, bro. And then we'll just briefly touch on all the like little minor ones. Then we'll be up out of here, dog. But the last thing I want to talk about is where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, I don't think I put it up here. Let me put it up here. Let me add it to the show real quick. Here we go. We got this one right here. LaMelo Ball going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know, for Naj Reid, a 2033 unprotected pick, 3 first-round picks, well, first-round swaps, and 3 second-round picks. Now, this trade is interesting in regards of Anthony Edwards did need some assistance. Again, I've been the leader of the Anthony Edwards to get Anthony Edwards some help train. That's been me. I've been the conductor of that. I had no thought. I never thought it was going to be LaMelo, bro. I never thought it was going to be LaMelo. When I heard LaMelo came, I was like, bro, for one, dog. Hey, man, just with LaMelo and hey, this is about to be the most hilarious team, bro, of all time. Dog, the post games between Anthony Edwards, bro, and LaMelo Ball, bro, all the little post camp interview, bro. This shit gonna be a movie with them two, bro. Whether they win or not, bro, it's going to be fun to watch these two niggas on the same team. I will say that before I get into more of a breakdown. Now into more of the breakdown. Now they losing a lot, bro. Nas is gone. They just got rid of Julius Randle. They did resign Ayo Dosunmu. I think they did get Bones Holland in the country, so I think he's back. You already know Dante's with the ACL. My problem with Minnesota is where's your bigs? Are we just depending on Rudy Gobert? Like Rudy Gobert is up there in age now. If you just depend on Rudy Gobert just to be just the sole anchor in the paint, to be having to dealing with interior defense and rebounding. Because everyone about Julius Randle on all like he would put his big body on somebody and try to at least knock your ass over or something. For a board or some shit. Physical and shit. So what are the Timberwolves gonna do? Like, in totality, I like the move. I like LaMelo being there, bro. Let Anthony Edwards be more free, more of a scorer, bro. And people want to talk about LaMelo not a passer. Yes, he is, bro. Like, he does, nigga, you see who was playing with him Charlotte for most of his career? I wouldn't have been passing it to them niggas either. Shit. But when he got Knipple and he got Brandon Miller, and he had Musa, Diabate, and Bridges, who just got traded, Miles Bridges. Nigga, he was giving them niggas steady goddamn passes and shit, bro. LaMelo don't mind passing the ball, bro. Nobody. And I think he know he going to a team, bro, where he know this is the other nigga team, bro. He know this Timberwolves organization. He know this is Anthony Edwards. He knows this is Anthony Edwards organization, bro. And I don't think he's finna go in there and try to step on that man's toes or act like it's his team. None of that other goofy shit. I don't think LaMelo is that dumb to think that he finna go in here and think he finna take over Minnesota, bro, with Anthony Edwards there. Not a chance in the fucking world, bro. Not a chance in the world he thinks that. I think he's gonna go over there and be able to do his job. Man, give Anthony Edwards another nigga, bro, where he ain't gotta be like, he ain't gotta set up 85% of the goddamn offense. Anthony Edwards, bro, and y'all be seeing Anthony Edwards out there, bro. Nigga be having to He be getting the rebound. Then he got to dribble the ball up there. Then he got to set niggas up. Then he got to score. And then if he don't score, he got to make sure he get niggas in opposition so they can score. Bro, it was too much on this young nigga plate, bro. And now they got LaMelo over there with him, bro. I like the move in totality, bro. I like LaMelo as help, as a ball handler. LaMelo, he gonna take some wild shots, but he gonna hit wild shots. He gonna take them and make them. And he a big shot maker at the same time. So you got two big shot makers on the same team, bro, who don't mind, who ain't scared of the moment. Hopefully they don't butt heads over that to see who get the last shot, shit like that. But I think for the most part, they'll be able to coexist. I don't think LaMelo gonna go in there and try to intentionally step on his toes, bro. It's gonna take a minute for them to get the rhythm of how they want to play and do stuff here and when you want to hear, how you want, shit like that. Regular basketball shit. But at the end of the day, bro, I think they can I believe they can coexist. Get some more shooting around them guys. Man, get you some more interior presence, bro, to help Rudy Gobert, because Rudy Gobert he's going to have to sit down sometime. And then who you relying on to come in and ain't got to be great, but sustain, bro, to give Rudy some time to, breathe and shit. Rudy old as hell. He can't just be running all game and shit. He can't be playing 40, 48. So, Minnesota Timberwolves, I think, get more size in that front court and get more wing depth and get more wing shooting. And then I think they'll be okay. I think they'll still be around the same, 5, 6, 7 range in the West, Minnesota. Now, when that expansion comes in the league and they fuck around and move the Timberwolves to the Eastern Conference, that's another problem for another day, boy, because I'm going to tell you what. When they put them niggas over there, y'all niggas in the East, but the whole Anthony Edwards gone. I'll tell you that much right there. But the whole that nigga Anthony Edwards gone by the time they move Minnesota to the Eastern Conference. That's all I'm going to say. And before we got to here, let's get to the Charlotte Hornets side of this trade. Because, hey, the Charlotte Hornets, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Real smooth, too. I see what y'all doing, though. You have a good year, and, get that nigga value up, huh? And then you trade for that nigga replacement in the middle of the season. Ooh, shit, boy. You niggas is grimy, boy. It ain't really grimy, it's business. So I won't say grimy. It's business. You niggas get Kobe White at that trade deadline. Mm-hmm. Seeing how you played in that play-in shit. And was like, hey, we can build around him and goddamn Con Nipple. And we ain't got to pay LaMelo Ball $200 million. Let's go ahead and ship LaMelo ass off. Get something back in return for this nigga. Lakers, that's what you should have did. Let's get something back for him. So, I mean, it's a loss in the terms of a talented player, but we got compensation. They got assets. They got Naz Reid, who's a serviceable player, who they could trade or who they could keep. Either way, it's beneficial to them because you trade Naz Reid, you can send him to somewhere and get more assets. If you keep Naz Reid, he's a serviceable player that's going to help you space the floor on offense and, give more driving lanes to Brandon Miller and goddamn Kobe White when he want to drive and more room for Diabate. So it works either way. And then all the pick swaps you got, that means you're going to probably get the better of the picks that you get that year. Keep you up there in the higher 20s, depends on what picks you got. And then on top of that, bro, you don't have to pay this young back. Your team, hey, you take a team you get a team to take on some salary. You know what I'm saying? You're paying less to Kobe White. I think Brandon Miller and Conker for sure on rookie deals. The Abate on rookie deals, so you're not paying the man, so you can still see what you need and not pay them yet, and see they're paying out before you give them some money. And then on top of that, you brought in some good veterans when you traded Miles Bridges to Phoenix, and you got Grayson Allen and Royce O'Neal. Those two can help. That's going to help on the defensive side because Kobe White, It goddamn Con Nipple ain't gonna guard no goddamn body. They lock their ass. They'll lock their ass up on the other side, but they gonna give up some points. Now Kobe White gonna try hard on defense. It just ain't gonna mean shit that he trying hard. But at least with Grayson Allen and Royce O'Neal and shit, man, they're serviceable defenders. So I like this. I like this trade from the Charlotte side too. Excuse me. I like this trade from the Charlotte side too because I don't think they got. I don't think they got that much worse. Honestly, I think they going. Honestly, if you ask me, I think they're gonna be on the same line they was, or maybe a little better, with it just being a more well-rounded, just all-around team. You know what I'm saying? With the additions of Grayson and Royce, and if they, we'll see what they do with Nas. But the young core they got with Knipple, we see what he was as a shooter in this league. And Kobe White is a definite scorer. Brandon Miller has really came and showed that he could be a guy. Diabate as well. So that's a young team. The main part of that team is cheap. So they don't got to pay them guys until they really show they can pan out. And, you know, as an organization, that's what you want, bro. You can have a good team on. Like, if they're not losing, if they're going to stay on the same path, now I can see if it was a chance that they could, like, the Hornets could have took a step forward this year. But I don't think the organization see that. I think they would have seen them as we won't pay LaMelo all this money and still be in the same spot. So if you're going to be in the same spot, let's be cheaper in the same spot, which makes a lot of sense. Which is why they got off of LaMelo, which is why they got for Miles Bridges too, because Miles Bridges is going to be up for a contract. There's a contract here coming up for him. So he's definitely going to be looking for money too. So so I'd like to trade on both. I think both teams won in this trade. I think Minnesota won due to the fact that you got Anthony Edwards some more help, another ball handler, so he don't have to worry about the entirety of the offense. And then Charlotte got better because they still maybe just as talented, maybe just not as high as top end talent, but I think they got more collective talent that they can grow into and build together, and and could potentially turn out to be a real solid team in the East for years to come. So that's all on the major trades and major free agency news and shit. Before we get out of here, though, let me see if I can pull this up real quick and try to get through some quick hitters just to keep y'all updated on all teams and what's been going on in the totality of the free agency period, man. Again, man, we've been rocking on this show for over an hour and a half, man. I appreciate everybody that's in the building, bro. Hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Share it out, man. Comment, let me know you in here, man. Give me your thoughts of what I've been talking about, bro. All kind of shit, man. Just let me know what you think about everything, man, as I'll get ready to pull up this whole free agency list that y'all know has been going on. Let's see, because damn computer is tripping. Hold on. Let me see. Here we go. But yeah, man. While I'm waiting on this, man, y'all let me know, man, what's been your favorite story of free agency so far, man? Your favorite move, your least favorite move, man. Who you think winning free agency? Who you think losing free agency? Is your team doing anything? Because my team ain't doing shit, bro. Orlando ain't doing shit, bro. All we did was resign. We look while I'm waiting on this to come up, bro. Man, Orlando, bro. We got down. So we let Jonathan Isaac go, bro. And then we re-signed this nigga. Like, maybe we got him back at a cheaper penny, but at that point, bro, just don't bring Jonathan Isaac back, bro. And I love Jonathan Isaac, bro. But at the same time, bro, he's been more healthy. I mean, he's been more injured than healthy for us, bro. So he really ain't been helping us none in the sense of things, man. So I would have much rather when they got rid of him, bro, just to let him stay going and try to replace him with something else, man. But it is what it is, bro. They brought him back, and then they brought back Nikola Vucevic, bro. I don't know what we doing, bro. I don't know what we doing. I don't know what's the sense of bringing back Nikola Vucevic, bro. Like we already had big play, bro, or average big play with Wendell Carter, bro. And then so you think so to compound with Wendell Carter, bro, you're gonna go get Nikola Vucevic, bro, who ain't been good, bro, in a long time, bro. The man hasn't been good in a long time, man. Like, did y'all not see this man did y'all not see this man playing for Boston last year? Like, did y'all not see that man in that playoff game? Did y'all not see that man in the bro? Did y'all not see that man in that game 7 against the damn Philadelphia 76ers, bro? Dog, he is washed, bro. He's washed. And dog, Orlando, bro, we gotta do better. We gotta do better, bro. Like, y'all be making it hard to be a fan of y'all sometimes, bro, because we don't go get no free agents, bro. And then we re-sign all the wrong players. Like, we don't do anything, bro. We oh, these niggas, Orlando, bro. I swear to God. All right. Okay. All right, we got the list right here. Let's get to the list. Let's go to the team by team. So everybody team know if your team did something or not, man. Let everybody know. Cause I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all ain't been keeping up with your teams and shit. Your teams has been signing motherfuckers and not signing motherfuckers. Y'all been like, your team come on, yo, they gonna pull up. They would have came on TV in October, man. Y'all wouldn't even recognize half the niggas on your team. Be looking like, when the fuck he got there, nigga? July, fool. That's what he got there. Shit. But here we go. Here we go. Let's get to the team list. Team list. All right, here we go. All right. As we go, this is in alphabetical order, so we're gonna start with the Hawks, who have acquired Aaron Wiggins. Everybody knows he came there. The OKC traded him there for 2 second-round picks. And they got Devin Carter along in the trade. I think that was the trade for who just went there? I think he was involved in that Aaron Wiggins trade as well. Hold on. Like I said, not feeling my best, but we're gonna get through the rest of this show, man. We're gonna get through the rest of this show. All right. And Boston Celtics, y'all did, even though y'all did do the foolish shit and trade for Paul George, y'all did also sign Mitchell Robinson, a big for 3 years, $47 million. And y'all also gave Mike Conley a 1-year deal on a vet minimum. So yeah, y'all made some moves, but the main thing, bro, trading JB for Paul George, bro, just that's unacceptable, bro. That's unacceptable, dog. Just that's a no-go with me. Fuck, just no. Anyway, Brooklyn Nets, we already know the Brooklyn Nets acquired Julius Randle through a trade with the Timberwolves. They also signed Keon Ellis to 2 years, $18 million. And Mo Wagner. See, Orlando, you're signing the wrong niggas back. You should have signed back Mo Wagner. But you want to sign back anyway. Charlotte Hornets, we just talked about Naj Reid and Great. We just talked about all their moves. Naj Reid, Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal. I already told you how I feel about them being there. Now the Chicago Bulls, you know, they had the number 4 pick. So they drafted Caleb Wilson, a young rookie out of North Carolina, who I feel will be a dog in this league for sure. And they also got Nick Claxton in that goddamn trade with the Timberwolves. It was a 3-teamer with Chicago, Brooklyn, and Minnesota. And they also signed Norman Powell away from the Miami Heat. Yeah, he played for Miami last year. They signed Norman Powell away and gave him 2 years for $45 million. So good money for Norman Powell. Hey, Norman Powell, go get your money, bro. You've been disrespected in this league long enough, man. Go get your bag, my nigga. Go get your bag. Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers have done absolutely nothing so far in this free agency period. Still a long way to go, though. And maybe they wait. Hey, maybe they waiting on Bron. We'll see. As far as the Dallas Mavericks, They have acquired Santi Aldama in the trade, which I did show in one of my shorts. If you keep up with the shorts, bro. If you want to know everything by the numbers and all that, bro, watch the shorts, bro. I put all that information out there for y'all, man. Y'all my people, man. I can't keep y'all hanging. Sick and all, man. I'm getting y'all the content, bro. So I got y'all. Go read, go listen, go watch the shorts, and I'm keeping y'all up on all the shit. The Denver Nuggets, they did sign Marvin Bagley to a contract for 1 year. No money involved. When they didn't post the money, which means that it was a very low contract. That's what that means. They didn't give him a lot. It's probably a vet minimum. Detroit Pistons. I like this move for Detroit. Again, I like both of these moves for Detroit. Trading for Isaiah Joe from the OKC Thunder. They needed a knockdown shooter over there. And trading and they signed John Collins away from the Clippers for 3 years, $51 million. John Collins still out here getting his money. Yeah, John Collins, because I don't know what the fuck you be doing in this league for you to get that kind of money. But shout out to you, my nigga. Keep getting them checks. I'm with that. Golden State Warriors have done nothing. Maybe they went on LeBron. Crazy how some of these teams that ain't, that's been in these LeBron sweepstakes ain't did shit yet. But Cleveland, Golden State, maybe they went. We'll see. We'll see. Houston Rockets, they signed Boban Bogdanovic. Again, played for the Clippers. Signed him away. Gave him a 1 year deal. I'm assuming it's a vet minimum because it's no money attached to the contract on here. So I'm assuming that's a vet minimum. And Marcus Smart also goes to the Houston Rockets on a 2 year deal for $13 million, which I like for them. More defensive toughness, a leader, and he won't be asked to do as much as he had to do for the Los Angeles Lakers. Which, man, I'm just the Lakers, bro. I just don't know, bro. I don't know about the moves y'all made, bro. We'll see. We'll see. All right, moving on, bro. The Pacers. They only move so far is acquiring Kelly Oubre Jr. on a 2 year, $17 million a year, $17 million contract, not a year, $17 million contract. Cause nigga, $17 million a year be crazy for Kelly Oubre. The Los Angeles Clippers, we talked about that in the Kawhi trade. How they acquired Brandon Ingram and Grady. Not gonna say his last name. I will say that every time. All right, moving on. The Los Angeles Lakers. We went in depth about the Lakers. We went in depth about this. Walker Kessler signed the trade, 4 years, 130 M's, dog. Oh my God. Is Walker Kessler worth that amount of money? I don't know, dog. No, Walker, 35 M's a year for Walker Kessler, bro. And they gave up 2 first-round picks. Lakers, y'all got finesse. Anyway, again, Sandro. We talked about Sandro. We talked about Q Grimes and Colin Sexton. We went through all the Lakers moves. Let's move on. Minnesota. All their moves came via trade. Isaiah Stewart is now there traded. They traded a couple picks for Isaiah Stewart in the draft. Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray is there from the Ja trade. And AJ Johnson has been traded there. I forgot where he came from. I think he came from Milwaukee. Moving on. Now we already know about the Heat, how they got Giannis via trade. And they also picked up Bobby Portis in that trade. And then they also did a smart thing and signed 2 dribble Tim Hardaway Jr. to a 1 year, $6.5 million contract in free agency, and a shooter to a team that desperately needs perimeter shooting on this roster. I hope they sign some more. The Milwaukee Bucks, we already know what they got in return from the damn Giannis trade. Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez, Juronkis, all those came from the Miami Heat from the trade to get Giannis over there. So we moving on from there. Minnesota, we just talked about LaMelo and Josh Green. Or I didn't include Josh Green because whatever. Y'all don't care about Josh Green being over there anyway. New Orleans Pelicans have not done anything. The New York Knicks have not done anything, which I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with. They probably end up. Well, they did re-sign Jose Alvarado, so I guess that's a move if you want to count that. Oklahoma City Thunder haven't done anything. They lost some players, but sorry, signed anybody, haven't done anything. Orlando, we signed back Nikola Vucevic, like I said, for 1 year, $4 million basically. And then we also re-signed Jonathan Isaac back to the team. Again, I got a problem with both of these because just what the fuck are we doing? Let's get better players. We talked about the Philadelphia 76ers stuff, in detail. Of course, we know Jalen Brown is there. And then again, Dean Wade is there. Hey, Dean Wade with a pretty nice contract for him, though. 4 years, $39 million. Like that for him. And again, Anthony Simons, they got Anthony Simons there on the cheap, bro. 2 years, $12 million. I think that's a hell of a contract for a potential scoring threat like Anthony Simons can be. So we'll see how they go. Phoenix Suns, my other team. Remember we traded for Miles Bridges, gave up the Royce O'Neal, then what's his name? Goddamn, Grayson Allen, and then we also stole the two. We stole the sharp shooting two guard Luke Kennard away from the Los Angeles Lakers with a 2 year, $13 million contract. As we move on, the Portland moves, we know they got Ja in the trade, and that's all. Sacramento Kings, they have done nothing yet, and I don't know how much they would do because I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't want to go there. San Antonio Spurs signed Tobias Harris to a 2 year, $31 million contract. Hey, Tobias Harris, bro. If I ever get big doing this shit, bro, point me to your agent, bro, because that nigga keep you getting bags, bro. Keep you getting bags, my nigga. Respect. Respect, respect, respect. As we get down to the last couple, um, like I said, Tobias Harris, we get to the Raptors again. They traded for Kawhi Leonard. And Kyle Anderson is back with the Toronto Raptors. 1 year, $4 million. And the last move is the Utah Jazz acquiring Jackson Hayes, the backup big man from the Los Angeles Lakers, on a 2 year deal. Does not say what the money is, but a nice, solid backup big option for the Utah Jazz, especially after the loss of Walker Kessler. So they're going to need some kind of front court depth to be playing center behind either. I guess they'll probably put Jerry in there, or that's tough. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. And then the Washington Wizards have not done anything, but they did draft the number one pick, AJ DeMonster. So consolation for them. So that's all the free agency moves so far, man. And then that's it though, man. That's the show, bro. That's the free agency special, man. Almost been rocking on here for 2 hours, bro. I appreciate everybody who was in the chat, man, who was watching in the background. Hey, via Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, man. I appreciate all the support, bro. All the people, man, who likes the videos, watch the videos, man, support me, man. Tell me to keep going, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. Hey, love all y'all, man. Before we get out of here, man, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and look, share the videos out, bro. And when you hit the like and when you hit the subscribe button, bro, hit the notification bell, man, so you know when I'm going live like this, when I'm dropping videos, and when I'm dropping shorts on the channel, man. So, hey, man, appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. And until the next show, man, I will holler at y'all, man. Peace.